Tech.
Yeah. Something new they just got.
We didn't have that back in the day.
Oh yeah, nah.
What all does that tell you?
It's just stamina and heat.
Coach Cal said you've been really stepping it up the last couple of days and finally clicking for you.
Yes, sir. Getting used to his practices, getting used to his coaching style. Everything's starting to come to me. I'm a guy that picks up offense really quick. So I just got to get to know the way he plays, and it's getting easier for me in practices.
When did it kind of start to click for you?
Maybe around the third or fourth practice, when we start pressing that rub, all the plays and stuff, I started getting all that down packed. So now I'm just the playing style and defense and all that. So just getting that all in for the season comes. Because I know when the season comes, he plays the players that know the plays, play defense, and play hard. So I just got to make sure I know everything when the season comes.
What were you doing that really got Cal's attention, you think, and really brag about you so much?
Yeah, he's been really on me about driving the basketball, being able to shoot the ball and drive it. And yesterday I did a really good job of driving the ball in the lane, kicking it to people, finishing at the basket. Then again, I was shooting the ball too. I was rebounding really well. Me and Hamid rebounded the ball really well yesterday in practice. So I think some of those things stood out. And he told me after practice in front of everyone that it's probably one of my best practices.
The first days of practice that you had, were there any like revelations for you about, man, this is a lot different or harder than I thought?
No, yeah, these is definitely the hardest practices I've ever had in my life. I mean, in high school, I practiced really hard too. I worked out really hard, but it wasn't nothing like this. I mean, every day you're going against 6, 7 McDonald's All-Americans, so you gotta come with that intensity. And the first practice, it really caught me off guard. We did a lot of running, a lot of defense, and all that stuff. So I was definitely one of the hardest practices I've ever had.
What about pro day? What did you think about that?
Pro day I thought went really well. That was my first ever pro day. Of course, I practiced in front of scouts at the McDonald's games and those All-Star games, but the pro day went really well here. We did a lot of the agility stuff. Then we played some 5-on-5 and stuff like that. So it went really well. I got some good feedback back. So trying to keep it with the season.
One of the big themes for Cal today was the unknown. So many new guys, trying to figure out how you guys are going to play. Are you still trying to learn kind of the tendencies of your teammates and how all that works?
That's something big. That's something that Cal's really big on, is just knowing where the teammates like the ball, where they're at in certain spots, how they like to play. So we're getting all really used to that. That comes to playing a lot of 5-on-5, up and down, so we get to know the teammates and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna lie, our practices are getting really good, getting more intense, competitive, because we're starting to know each other, and that's really well for each of us.
You talked a lot about positionless basketball too. Is there a spot that you feel like you're kind of settling into, or do you fit into that?
I mean, with me, PJ, Hami, Winyan, those type of guys that can be able to get rebounds and dribble the basketball, that start the offense. I mean, Cal just really tells us to rebound the ball at a high level and be able to push the ball and start the fast break. He says our best offense is the fast break, so that's what we like to do. Cal really doesn't like to really run offense like that. If we can get a basket off the fast break, that's what he really loves. So me, PJ, Winyan, Hami get the rebounds. We're flying, going, so we're getting really used to that, and that's how we're going to play up-tempo.
The coach said after your really good practice, he took his foot off the panic button, but he still got 2 hands on it. What is it that your teammates and yourself have to do to take both those hands off the panic button?
It's gonna take Cal a little longer than we expect for his hands to come off. I think this whole season will have it on there. I mean, every game is a big time game, and every school is trying to beat us, of course, because everyone's our rivalry. So like, everyone's they're gonna play their best against us. So Cal's definitely gonna panic the whole season. I heard last year he was panicking a lot in big time games. So it's just naturally for everybody. Everybody gets butterflies before a game. So I mean, if we just keep playing hard and just play with confidence and play good defense, I think we have a really good shot at going pretty far.
Did you get to work out when the Pelicans were here against them, and what did you learn from that experience?
I love playing against NBA guys because I learn something different every time. I mean, the communication they have is really crazy. And the Pelicans, I mean, they're a really good team, but they're not one of the best teams in the league. And just to see how they communicate, it makes me think about the Warriors, the Cavaliers, the Celtics, all those other big-time teams, how much they communicate on defense. I saw the Celtics, they communicate, run pick and roll really well. Anthony Davis and Rondo and DeMarcus Cousins, a good big three right there from Kentucky. So it was good to play against Anthony Davis, DeMarcus Cousins, get some of their get some of their moves and stuff. So it was definitely, I really love playing against NBA guys.
How much did Boogie try to bully you guys?
Oh yeah, that's Boogie's personality, his mentality. He thinks he's the best every time he's on the court. I think Nick Richards was guarding him, and I'm not gonna lie, he was frying Nick. Like, he was really killing Nick, but it was good for Nick. Nick's not really gonna be guarding, like, he'll be guarding bigs like that, but shooting bigs like that, I mean, you don't really find those. And DeMarcus is hitting half-court threes and step-back threes, and I don't think Nick's never guarded anybody like that. So it was a good test for Nick, but DeMarcus Cousins definitely came in and tried to punk us. He got a couple scraps with a couple of Pelican players, even on his own team. So, but that's just how he is. Every time he steps on the court, he's gonna get into some type of scrap.
Was he talking to Nick?
Oh yeah, he talks a lot of trash. Anthony Davis is kind of laid back. He didn't really say much, but he plays really hard. But definitely, DeMarcus is definitely talking a lot of trash to Nick.
Was it eye-opening to see how competitive it was? If you want to reach that level, how you have to do?
Yeah, it was definitely competitive. I mean, we kind of put together a team and played against their starting five, and it was really competitive. I mean, we got up and down a lot. We won the first game actually, then they started picking it up a little bit. They got real competitive, but it was good to play against them and for them to rough us up a little bit, take some of their communication skills and put it on our team so we can take that and play against other teams like that.